and look at the numbers. When I said, Dero walked in this morning, I said Bryce Miller. He said fastball split combination. But truly, Dero, I was looking at the numbers. Sub-2, 9 games. Give him the Skybox treatment because he deserves it.
Yeah, he does a lot of things well. He was nicked up last year, bottom line. I fell in love with this guy in 2024. He does a couple of things, 3 things I want to pinpoint on. So let's get into the front end because he burst on the scene for me. And they were trying to tandem start him this year and keep everybody happy. But the bottom line is you can't deny what the numbers say. And the numbers say he's basically a 2-pitch mix guy and dominant. Occasional sweeper. But when I fell in love with him, real quick, I want to go back into the tape before we dive in on this, the ERA leaders. I want to go back to 2024. Pause this. Give me a clean frame. Here we go. All right, stay with me. In 2024, this is a late night game, sitting in my apartment. The Atlanta Braves are rolling. Ronald Acuna Jr. is coming off an MVP season. And this guy shows up. First at bat of the game. We talk about setting a tone. We just did this with Paul Skeens. He obviously didn't love his mechanics, didn't love his heater the other night in Philly. Run this at bat to Ronald. This is Ronald Acuna at the height of his powers. Go. We're getting into this. It's start of the game. 4-seamer right down Broadway. 4-seamer up and in. 4-seamer coming at you again. Now maybe slider, split. Nope. Boom. When you establish heater like that, there's a presence, a confidence, guys feed off it, and then you can start to incorporate the sweeper and the split combination. ERA leaders this season. You got The Miz, you got Shohei Ohtani, and then there's Bryce Miller right there. So, yeah, let's hot change it to the next board, please. In-zone swing and miss percentage leaders, okay? Guys who can throw it in the zone and get a ton of swing and miss. Not easy to do. We got The Miz, Dylan Cease, who he kind of there's a lot of similarities between Bryce and Dylan Cease. Ian Seymour, we saw him yesterday for the Rays. He was dominant. And Yuri Perez has got disgusting stuff. Okay? When you can throw a bully fastball right down Broadway to big league hitters that can hit a speeding bullet, it's impressive stuff. I want to get into it. So 3 things he does really well. I mean, he's not commanding these pitches. They are center cut, 97 miles an hour with 2 strikes. Boom. Kerry Carpenter, a guy who we've had in studio, and he's told you, I am on your hottest heater. I am not even worried about off speed. And then the elevator to Murakami right there. So, bully heater, soft contact. Soft contact, little get me over to Josh Naylor from C.J. Abrams. Look at the hitters. This is Wilson Contreras. This is C.J. Abrams. It's Murakami. It's some of the best in the game. He can punch your ticket on a fastball. He gets weak contact with 2 strikes. Does everything. Lowest hard hit percentage against in 2026. He's on top. Bryce Miller, Landon Roop, Jesus Luzardo, Max Fried, and Chris Sale. Hot change me, Dev. 95th, I love this board. 95th percentile or higher in K percentage and hard hit percentage among qualifiers. What stands out when you look at it?
I don't know.
Mason Miller, Devin Williams, Dylan Lee, Tanner Scott, all bullpen guys.
All bullpen guys.
Oh, one starter on there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive. So he took apart the Angels last night. And I don't even think, truth be told, he had great command of his splitter. He was kind of pulling it glove side quite a bit. But I want to take you through the mindset of Jorge Soler. So right there, he blows 2 heaters right by him. Split, okay, I got to stay back. Split again. Elevated heater. So pause this for me. I'm going to take you inside what Jorge Soler's thinking right there. He wants to see your fastball and calibrate it first pitch. You can have strike 1. Then he gets it again, strike 2. Now he's got to stay back and eliminate total pull side. Otherwise, he gets a split and he punches out, or a sweeper and he punches out. So he stays back, sees split finger and spits on it, gets it again, spits on it, and he's still late on a 4-seam heater. It speaks to his stuff. Keep going. Here's Wade Meckler, lefty. Boom, gets ahead, 0-1. Little wrinkle slider right there, but that's not his MO. It's four-seam cheese, 1-2. No, I don't like, you saw his face right there. I'm throwing it again. I didn't command that the way I wanted to command that, and I end up punching his ticket. Here's Jorge Soler again. Slider away, just a show pitch, 0-0. And then he goes right back to tunneling the four-seam heater and the nasty split combination. He's been impressive. He pitches with a lot of moxie and the mean on, and you see right here. In 2025, like I said, he dealt with a lot. Four-seam fastball, guys were hitting it at about almost 240, a 556 slug. Split 240, a 434 slug. You see the whip percentages on both from 23 and 28%. Look at what he's doing right now. No one's hitting his heater, no one's hitting his split. No one's hitting his split.
When you watch the numbers on a board, on a graphic, it's even more impressive. It's almost like you don't realize it watching him on the mound.
That's why you don't give up on Seattle at any point in the season. They can stick like 4 or 5 dudes on the mound that can shove.
By the way, last night was the first time in Mariners history that they won a game 1-0 where the run came via a bases-loaded walk.